Okay, so earlier I had a viewer stop by and ask what is wrong with their game. Their game usually hovers around 1,000 concurrent players, and it has 620 online, and they said they only make 60k Robux a day, which if you don't know, that's a little over $6,000 a month. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and dissect what could be causing the problems that they're having in there right now and how they could improve it. So the main problem that I saw they said they were having was they weren't making as that's number one right there. Volume, it's this low and it's still pretty loud. One thing they could do is if they try to get their retention up. Their retention is how often players come back to play their game after playing the first time. If they were to increase how much revenue they're making per player, for that to increase, they would need retention to increase, because the more often somebody plays a game, the more often they are to spend more and more and more money. And as you can see, from the start alone, these are super small. We're not even on mobile. This is just normal. And you can see how small this is, right? And also with all these players, that's got to be causing a lot of lag for the main area to be with all these players. The shop to be this small. Oh, and the shop doesn't close when you have the trade open. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. All these, how it's floating off. The polish isn't there. The gems, it's hanging off. 100 gems is 39 Robux is probably one of the most bought things if they don't have a VIP. If they don't have a VIP, they need a VIP and starter pack. That would sell the most. And that X being all the way at the top, you have to scroll all the way back up for it. That's really bad. This entire map needs to be reworked. I could just up the saturation on the video right now, and the game will look better, right? So I think from here on out, for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna increase saturation, and you can see it right now how much better the game looks off just doing that color correction. So this right here would need to be completely remodeled. You should not spawn at a winner's podium, and if you do, it should be further away. This being the centerpiece is not bad, but you should spawn at the centerpiece. These are the places you play at. You should not have to walk all the way across. You just spawn right near them. They should be in your sight. I don't even know what this is. AFK World? I don't know what AFK World is. Probably not the greatest thing that they have an AFK World. If anything, they should have the script where every 13 minutes, if you're completely AFK for 13 minutes or more, then it should make you leave and rejoin. It should just teleport you to the same play slot. That'd be the best way to get around AFK players if you're having that problem in any game. All these are free models pretty much. Everything here is just free model, looks like to me. Or it's stolen straight from a Unity store. That I know for a fact is a free model. These I'm pretty sure are free models. I don't know 100%. They just need somebody to have like a 3D modeler such as myself go through this and just rework all this. The map design's horrible right now. You should spawn right here over spawning right there. You spawn right here, everything's in front of you. Or just get rid of this tree, get rid of this tree. This tree's blocking your gameplay. And it's just not good. They need paths and stuff too. And this terrain 100% makes it lag. This I can guarantee this makes it lag. And then this, why are these in the middle of the screen? None of this makes any sense. So then look at the maps. Well, none of this looks appealing to me myself. That has the same amount of polys as the rework of Corey I did called Canyon. And if you could redo it along something along the lines of that, have the color readjusted, have particle effects, you have more interesting meshes. Granted, there's only like one mesh. And then there's a couple parts, but it's more interesting than whatever that map is. Line space is not interesting. That blue is an awful font right there, or not awful font, an awful text color. And then I don't know why that's colored. Then those are the same. Then this one's slightly off, but this is like the same color scheme as this. None of these stick to the same color schemes. They don't follow color theory at all. None of this does. It's a very cool colored game. You'd rather want to be warm and vibrant. So let's go to. That's a lot of polys. Wow, okay. I already played City. City is a very bad looking map, respectfully. For the wait time to be as long as it is, there shouldn't even be a wait time. It should, if there is, it should be 3 seconds max. And then you can't click one to use that. You have to actually click on this. That one icon doesn't mean anything. And it's just so much off about this. Like, what is that? What is that? Imagine how many polys that is. That's gonna absolutely destroy performance, as well as this. This is a random plane in the middle of this. This is free models. What I'd recommend doing is, I don't even know what this map is supposed to be, honestly. I don't know how to even recommend anything to do. The first thing I would do was take this, how it is, I guess it's like a lava at the top, and it's an elevator. I'd probably get a different texture PBR. Make this a warm colored map, because that's more of a cool color. That also is a cool color, and this is a warm color. So none of this makes sense to go together. It's all colliding color-wise. These textures are horrible. Honestly, I don't really know what to say beyond get somebody to just remake you completely brand new maps. Get a new icon guy. I too, because the icon doesn't look that good. Granted, I don't know what the CTR is. I wasn't told what the CTR was. And also, I would add in a starter pack and a VIP pack. That was, I remember every game I've worked on, the number one selling thing was always VIP, and then it was a starter pack back to back. So if you make those two into your shop as well as scale it to know that 80% of players are on mobile, then your game would be a lot better off than it is now. In this state, I don't know how your game popped off at all, but you definitely need to rework it as quick as you can. You can fall off the map too? Oh no. Respectfully, this is horrible. And why is there only one guy I can use? I don't know if there's more I can buy or whatnot. Like, I don't know how this works. What I was saying by I don't know how this works is you need a tutorial. If I don't understand how this game works, and majority of your audience is going to be younger than you and younger than me, that means you need to rework the game to have a tutorial so that people can understand what the game is without just leaving without knowing what to do. You should be like walking my hand through this. This game doesn't seem too complex, but skip wave. I don't know what's going on. This is weird. Yeah, this game needs a rework as soon as possible, please.